Hello everyone, I'm Doodleman. Hope you all had a good Christmas and a happy New Year. So I just have to talk about a few things and then show my haul. And by the way, in case you're wondering, there's gonna be zero editing for this because this phone's kind of gotten choppy. It's got to get used to uploading stuff. So yeah, and besides, it's gonna be a really long video. Anyway, my news and updates here, my mini ones are that I lost all my art in the hack. So my PFP won't be changing for a bit until I can make a new one. But don't worry, I got all my drawing apps back, so I should be good whenever I want to finish that. Next up, school is starting tomorrow, so yeah, that's really dumb and unfortunate. But I do believe I'll still be uploading during those days. So not really a big problem overall with that. Um, and the last update is that a few nights ago I had a lot of videos, I had a lot of thumbnails and stuff ready for you guys, and I had to like download something, so I deleted everything else so there could be enough space for it. And from my deleted bin, I accidentally deleted everything because on my old phone the recover and delete button were left and right, but on this phone they were switched around, so I accidentally deleted all that, meaning that all that progress I got is lost yet again, which is another horrible way to start the year. So unfortunate that that happened. But yeah, hope you are all doing good. Hope you all had a good week, and if school's starting for you, hey, we're all angry. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna be going over the stuff not in detail, and I won't be showing their boxes, but that will be for the reviews because this is just the first thoughts on it, and I got a lot of stuff. And before we start, special thanks to my family, special thanks to my parents, and a mega special thanks to my dad who got all this stuff. So yeah, now let's get over it. So as you know, I got a lot of Ghostbuster stuff. I mean, you should have expected that, but anyway, the first thing is actually Godzilla related. Wow. And I have to show these Godzilla Smashies from a store. Wow, Doodle, it's from a store. How smart of you. Anyway. So the first sad thing about them is they don't stand, and I was expecting the Rodan not being able to stand because, he's in that pose, but Godzilla won't stand either. I'm assuming because of the weight you see here that's being put on the front. That is a lot of weight for such tiny legs. Anyway, here we go. I know these are based off certain incarnations, but I didn't search it up before this, but I will for the review. But from what I'm assuming, this is 1954, just an atomic breath and hazy Rodan. But the Godzilla, although a squishy, or a smashy as it says, is very nice looking. It's got beautiful grays. It's not actually black, it's a dark gray. Some light grays, pure white. That is a very nice contrast, and it looks beautiful too. And it looks like 1954, and it looks beautiful. I'm saying too much. Anyway, it's a stress doll, and it's so squishy and nice, but I don't want to squish it because, paint chips off. So I won't be using this for stress, but it is very nice, and it's actually very satisfying to hold, so that's very cool. Yeah, there you go. Here we have the Atomic Breath variant. It's the same as the 1954 one, but a few differences. Like, the body is a lot lighter here. The blues, obviously. He's got a dark aqua blue or a dark blue in his mouth here. Some very bright teeth, eyes, and spines, which are all the same blue. And it's really awesome. Of the two, I do like this one in terms of color, but I actually kind of like this one a little more. He's a lot cooler. And so is this one. It's very beautiful. It's a nice contrast to our complete black Godzilla. And we have Rodan, who is the highlight of this set. The exclusive part of this CDCC exclusive. It's got very large wings, a lot harder than the Godzilla. So if you are gonna buy these for stress, I feel like Godzilla's gonna do you a lot better. Because Rodan here, although he's big, he's not as squishy. But he's got his beautiful details, even though it's like printed on. Yeah, I love that face. I love how accurate these are, even though they're just stressed. Also, overall, I give them a 10 out of 10. I would take a point for them not being able to stand, but I mean, they're squishies. Should I expect that they can stand? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It depends. And so now we have our next piece here. This is Mattel Ghostbusters. Here we have slimed Peter Venkman. It's essentially Peter but with slime, but I like how the slime effect looks. It makes him look very wet, and it's a nice effect here, especially in person. Looks like It's actually like wet, but you know, I don't know what technique they used here. Hopefully I can find out for the video. It's a nice likeness of Bill Murray, and I like that they gave him his curlies. He's got his backpack, walkie-talkie, big yellow tube, which is yellow on him, but clear white on the others, which is an interesting detail. He's got little gloves, untucked pants, which is accurate, something the loyal subjects Ghostbusters Peter didn't do. But yeah, his pants are untucked, he's wearing gloves. I just like this blank look he's giving. And the Neutrona wand and pack here is very good, very accurate. I think it's a nice size. It's very awesome. I like this figure. It's a 10 out of 10. Oh, and for each one, I'll say I got them for Christmas or my birthday, because some of these are actually from my birthday. This one and the Godzillas are from my Christmas, so yeah. And then it also comes with this accessory, which is Slimer. A very nice piece. He has articulation like the other ghosts. He's so awesome. He looks so much like actual slime, and I like how accurate it is to the first movie. And also something I didn't mention for our other blue subway ghost is they can move on the stand if you want them to. There's 2 points, which is a very interesting point. A 10 out of 10 pack. It's definitely a recommended. It's so good, like actually good. And we're moving on to this one, which is a Christmas present. But here we have Winston Zedmore. It's just the normal one, which looks very nice. Nothing changed. I mean, his pants are tucked, as you can see. Oh yeah, and here it is, clear tube. But other than that, the only other thing that changed is his hands and, well, the face here. Oh, and the tag. I almost forgot that. So that's how you spell Zedmore. He's got the gloves, which are actually warping up, which is very funny. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I mean, I'll show it better in the review, but these guys can hold they can hold the Neutrona wand in like the pose. There you go. And if you want, you can get them in the shooting pose if you would like to. He comes with an accessory, which I put in this little box so that I wouldn't lose everything. I just have to find it. Since I've gotten these figures, there's been so many accessories. I just had to get a box for them to put them in. But here you go. We have a ghost trap being summoned to take down a ghost, and we even have the foot pedal, which I haven't seen with many ghost traps. The effect piece is really good. It's translucent. And I like that blue. There's 2 more. The one that came out with the WWE Ghostbusters wrestlers had a green effect, and the one that came with the rookie had an orange effect. But this blue effect looks really nice. I love it. It looks kind of accurate. You can take it off and close the trap if you would like to. And getting the trap down is kind of hard to do, especially with the effect on. As you can see, it barely wants to just stand. So if you want, here's what you can do. You can just take the little foot pedal off, and there you go. Now it stands. You can attach it on and off, which is something I found out after opening it. So yeah, this is also a very nice set. A 10 out of 10. I don't like it as much as the Slimer, because Slimer is actually a nicer accessory, but yeah. Oh, and if you want, you could put them in there. But I feel like that could possibly hurt it, maybe. I don't know. So, since I have Ghostbusters, Hasbro, and Mattel left, I'll go over the Mattel stuff. Yes, very funny that I have Hasbro and Mattel stuff. If you ask me, maybe I'm Team Hasbro, but I still like Mattel. Okay. Anyway, besides that, here we have Egon, who also has a clear tube. He's the same as Winston as well. His pants are untucked. Only difference is that he, again, has the Harold Ramis head and his name tag. Very nice. I like the glasses. It's very nice, and I like that they're stuck there. And it does look like Harold Ramis. I don't have the Mattel one to compare. I mean, the Hasbro one to compare. But I really like this one. This one I actually got for my birthday, which was very nice, because I actually like Egon. Maybe he's my favorite, but it's kind of a tie between him and Peter, in my opinion. But yeah, I really like Egon, and I really like that I got him for my birthday. And he comes with 2 accessories. He comes with a book stack which contains 21 books of several colors that are kind of the same. Wish it was a little taller like it was in the movie, like up here. But that's not so bad. And it's a very nice diorama piece. You have this PKE meter. Very, very detailed. Look at all that detail in paint. You can even see they even like made little squares in the little screen. And if I pull out the Mattel one, I mean the Loyal Subjects one, I'm confusing everything today. I'm sorry. But as you can see, even though they're both the same size, with the Mattel one actually being a little smaller, you can see these guys put a lot more detail into this tiny piece, and these guys just, they skipped over it. So get out of here, you. Don't worry, I still like it. So yeah, this one is 100 out of 10. I really love this one. I think it's one of my favorites. Now, I do have one more piece of Mattel to show, but I actually believe I should save this one for the end because it's really special. You'll see what I mean in a bit. Next up. Let's see. Who should we start off with? Hasbro's Ray Stance. You can see here that it's definitely different than the Mattel ones, and they like printed on the face, and the articulation is a whole lot more different. You can see here I have them in the pose with their Neutrona ones, the same as the Mattel ones, but they're missing the little red wire, which kind of sucks because everything else looks accurate about it. You can see their tube is just smaller, more bendy, and yellow. Pants are untucked, and I actually like the gloss on the shoes. Stance tag, you can see here. Oh, and the accessory is this headgear, the Ecto goggles, but I think they look cooler on his head. And it does look like Dan Aykroyd. And you have the Proton Pack, which is a little bigger than Mattel's. Would I say it's bad? No. But I don't know which one I like more. If we were to compare, they are very different, but I do like both. This guy's also got articulation. I haven't gone over that in here, but I will for their reviews. Separate ones. Very nice piece. Very nice. I actually like that Ray a lot. He, besides, well, the Ecto goggles, he does come with an accessory, and I'm sorry if I'm mixing it up. I will find the correct pieces, but he does come with a Pterodog piece, which is a Build-A-Figure. I think he came with this one. But this is a very nice piece, and I'll show you the head. He is worth it building. The Sential Pterodog that we got with the other set, I don't like him at all. Like, look at the quality difference. The Sential Pterodog sucks. The new one, this one is worth building. I love it. And when I show you guys the head, you're definitely going to agree with me. But yeah, this Sential Pterodog, get out of here, boy. Get out of here. Next up is everyone's favorite comedian, Bill Murray. Peter Venkman. Same as the other figure, except he's a little less chubbier. His pants are not tucked in. And the tag on the head. That's literally the only thing different. I'm not saying it's a problem, but those are the differences. You can see here. And I like the head. Sad that his curlies have kind of been like shortened down, but that's what gives his head enough articulation and pose. So yeah, it looks like Bill Murray. I really like that. It looks like Peter a lot. And he too, he does come with an accessory. He comes with this ghost trap. Not as good as Mattel's, but the paint is just nice. Doesn't open, of course. It's hollow inside because if you have the Ray figure, you can see here he has a little hanger that the other Ghostbusters don't have. So if you want to, you can hang it onto his pants like that. Very cool. I mean, you do need to have both figures if you want to do that, but it's still really cool. And I believe he came with this piece of the Pterodog, which, again, is awesome. It's amazing. You can see there the articulation, and I really like posing this. And wait until you guys see the head, because now we are moving on to the main villain of the film, Gozer, the Gozerian. Yes. I think this has to be my favorite of the Hasbro figures. I just like the articulation and mobility. I like how even though it's just a costume with bubbles on it in the movie, they really put a lot of work into this. And the fluorescent metallic pink with the translucency is awesome. And those eyes are beautifully red, and The hair is perfect. And yeah, you do have plastic in between the heels, but obviously that's done so that Gozer can actually stand. Oops, I'm moving around the cardboard because if, wow, alright. Because if she didn't, or he, or since Gozer's taking a female form here, I'll just call it a she. Yeah, she wouldn't be able to stand. But I really like I just love everything about this. It's my favorite Gozer figure, and probably the only one I'd ever want. It's awesome. I love it. And again, for the review, we'll use the accessories. But we have these hands spewing out electricity. It's translucent purple plastic. And I like this effect. It's so awesome. And it's really easy to put in. It's not like a NECA figure. I honestly thought it was going to take a lot of work. But it really didn't take that much. So I'm very glad for that. Now my favorite piece of the Terror Dog. The head. Oh my lord, it's gorgeous. It's amazing. Look at the detail and the well, not articulation because I don't have the whole figure, but just look at everything. Look at how beautiful this is. The horns. Mwah. I'd love to build this one. He'd be perfect. The horns are a yellowish brown. And the eyes are a red metallic, which looks beautiful. And his back is even silver. I don't think that's in the film. But it does add life to this figure. And it honestly looks perfect. And these rotting yellow teeth. And just look at the inside of that mouth. Just gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. I love this figure. They did have another Hasbro figure being Dana. And I didn't really like it. I just said, meh. I'll just get these. But I regret it because she does come with the main body piece of the figure. So if I had gotten that, I could have built at least a little bit. Unfortunate, but hey, at least I have these pieces. And if I ever do find them again, I can at least build this figure. And now for my last piece, a Mattel figure. But this by far has to be my favorite one. So I'm going to show it here. But you can see it's still in its packaging. And you say, Doodle, why is that? Well, I don't know if you can see it, but look at that. Dan Aykroyd's signature. So before I go over this, let's just go over this figure, if you will. Ray Stantz, Dan Aykroyd, exact same as the other figures with the clear tube. He's holding the Neutrona wand differently. I like to pose my figures holding it like this, not this way. But if I did take him out, I would do it like that. You can see he comes with the Ghostbusters logo ghost, which looks awesome. But unfortunately, I can't open this. But he does glow in the dark. Besides that, you just have the back, which is different. And again, look at this. Dan Aykroyd signature. I'm not the best at reading cursive writing, but D-A. And it says right. And it said that Dan Aykroyd came in the store and allegedly signed this, which is really awesome. Words cannot describe how much I love this piece. And of course, that's why I haven't opened the figure. So thank you to my parents. And it was only $75, which isn't really much. This would probably go for around 9 times that amount. So this has to be my favorite piece. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm never opening it. I'm just keeping it with me forever. And it'll be one of my favorite pieces for when I grow older and older, which is really awesome. So I really loved all this stuff, especially that signature. And just thank you to my family, and thank you for you guys, because without you, this probably would have been a pretty bad year. It was an amazing year, and I have you guys to thank for it. As my subscribers, as my viewers, as my supporters, especially throughout this just horrible year. Just drama, viruses, hacks. Oh, and when I say viruses, I'm not saying like online virus. I mean literally corona. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I don't know what it'll do to this video. But anyway, yeah. Just thank you guys for all your support. I just appreciate it, and you guys honestly got me through this year. So I cannot thank you enough. I cannot thank these figures that won't stand. And just thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the subscribers. On my channel currently, I believe I'm only 38 subs from getting 500. And as you guys all know, I can get a community tab with that. So again, I just want to thank you guys. Oh, are you serious, Ray? Anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for that. And thank you for making this another amazing year on YouTube for me. Thank you all so much for watching. This is the first of my uploads for 2022. And this was 20 minutes long. So whoever stayed, thank you. And bye-bye. And again, I'm probably going to have that Christmas profile picture for a very long time.